Hi guys, welcome back to Beamer & Son Garage. We lucked out on our trailer. The latch got busted off, but we found the latch. So we're gonna have to patch that with a little patch, like a piece of plywood, screw it to it, and then bolt this other end of this latch here up to the piece of plywood we're gonna use to cover that hole with, and boom, our latch will be perfecto. So there's that repair. When we get to it, you'll see it. But we found the latch and the lock, so yeah, winning. Okay, so here's what we got today. We got our HD truck, 2004 2500 HD 4x4, and we're going to check the rear end and the transfer case, and then we'll do the front differential. So get some tools under there. Got some PB blaster, and time to get at it, guys. There we go. Oh. And we got some rugs laid out, typical Beamer style. Okay, so here we go. There's the rear end plug way over there. And get some PB blaster on that baby because she looks a little rusty. Probably should let that soak. Is that a half inch or? Let's see what that is. It looks like a ½ inch. Now that baby's stripped out. Huh. It's weird. It feels like a, almost like an Allen. Might be an Allen head or something. I don't know. Boy, that's awful sloppy for a 3/8 drive to fit in there. Yeah, we don't know what that is. It definitely ain't a 3/8 drive. I think it's an Allen. Big Allen, like a 3/8 Allen head or something. Weird. Okay, we'll come back to that. And then we'll try to get on the transfer case. So we'll get all these tools out here. Put them over here in case we decide we ain't gonna work on it no more today. So let's roll over here. Oh, a little rusty under here. We're gonna get up. We just did this on Grove Street's truck, on that HD or on that C71. We just got done doing this on his vehicle. We're gonna edge our way up here. Oh, hit the phone. It's not easy. This isn't easy, guys. Ow, this hurts. I don't know if there's a way I can put you under here with me so you can see. Let's see if I can't release you from this apparatus. There we go. Oh. Still there? Yeah. Still there. Okay, so here's where we're at. There's the transmission transfer case. And we need to get up there to it. And the plugs are right there. But our apparatus is hampering us from making that happen. So we're going to have to remove our apparatus for a second. Whoop. Basically, we got to take our t-shirt off because we got this apparatus wrapped around our t-shirt, duct tape to us. Okay, so there's that. That's my t-shirt with my apparatus hooked to it. You can see it. I look like a real geek when it's on. Here it is, Beamer & Son Garage t-shirt. So we're going to get back under there. 4 minutes into it, and so far I got a split glove for my trouble. Okay. Let's get back under there. I mean, this is not for the faint of heart. It should be done on a lift, where you got, you know, puts it up on a lift, and then you can do it a lot easier. But here at Baber and Son Garage, we ain't got a lift. And we're not going to use a jack either, so we're going to do it right on the ground. So here's the tool. What I do is I'll go to the bottom plug, and I'll get the size of it. So that's the size. I got my dating wrench here, named after a favorite friend of mine, Dating Ross. Then we'll go up to this plug here. I won't forget that. And then we'll just turn that out. Now we're going to do the front differential, but I believe there's a skid plate on this thing. Yep, and we'll have to take the skid plate off, just like we had to do on Robbie's truck. Now his truck had an additional cover back here over his transfer case, because he had that Z71 package. And this truck don't have the Z71 package. Him and I were just talking about that when I was over there, saying, yeah, your truck don't have that, you know. So we're going to pull this plug out. And yeah, nothing came out. So we'll take our finger and we'll put it in there to see if we can't hit anything. Something there. Huh. That's how you pull the plug out. Get a Danny wrench, adjustable wrench, and just work it right out. So there's that. Okay. Now the second thing will be to get some cutters, get transfer oil. We bought a Valvoline blend, synthetic, multi-purpose vehicle transfer case. Ford and GM. So that should work for the transfer case. But before that, we need a funnel. Or not a funnel. We need a, we're going to show you how you build a funnel. But we need a drain pan. And I found one. And for some reason, it didn't make its way out here. I don't understand why. But unless it got sidetracked. So we're going to at least get the transfer case filled on this video for you. And show you how we do it at home. And you can do it the same way. Unless you're just a, you know, wimpy person and don't want to get your, you know, hands dirty, you know. We don't care. We threw a big piece of rug out. And we had a drain pan. There it is. It's on the mock. It didn't make it all the way out there. It made it to the mock. So we'll carry it the rest of the way out. And then we'll put it underneath there. We're going to show you how we're going to fill the transfer case. And you can do it the same way. If you take it to a shop, it's going to cost you more than what the cost of the fluid is. The fluid was like, oh God, it was like $14 a quart. Real expensive. But if you dad take it to the shop, you know, it's going to be a nightmare. It's going to be probably more than $14. And before you're over with, they try to soak you with a transmission flush and transmission transfer case, drain and refill, and oh God, shop supplies and all that. So here's how we're going to do it. We're going to stick you back on our apparatus, and we're going to show you how we make our own funnel for a transfer case. Just did this on Robbie's car. So we're going to put you back on the apparatus. We're going to get our wire cutters here. Okay. Now this is the transmission transfer case fluid here. And this is rear end oil for the rear ends. We can't do the rear end yet because it's drain plug. This looks like it's a little different. So I'm going to pull this off, that lid. Pull that lid off. And then we're going to take our cutters. We're going to pop this little tab off here. Save it. And we're going to cut off us a little piece here. And we're going to open that up. So now it's got a hole in it. And we're going to take one of our quarts of transmission transfer case fluid. Transfer case fluid, not transmission, but it does bolt to the back of the transmission, the transfer case. So this is the trans oil for it. We're going to stick that on. Okay, so there it is. There's how we're going to put fluid in the transfer case. So then we're going to crawl back under here, take you back off the apparatus. And it's really difficult to do this. People don't realize how difficult this is to try to videotape this for people, so you can learn how to do this yourself. But here at Beamer & Son Garage, it's important to us. We want you to learn as much as we're, can teach you. And we know a lot of stuff. We know how to get by, on a budget. Or a guy just doesn't have that kind of money to pay for somebody to come do this or take it to them. You could just buy the quart of fluid at AutoZone or any parts store. And I'm looking for my drain plug. Huh? There it is, way over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the fluid to it, and then I'm going to stick the plug in it. So we're going to crawl back under here. Got to kind of shimmy on your back, because the ground clearance is not very good on this truck. I don't know why. You'd think I'd have some more ground clearance. We're going to get this pan under it, because it's going to overfill it. It always does. You're going to overfill it, then you're going to have a mess, and I don't want to mess up my carpet. So. Okay. So there's the fill here. We're going to stick this up. We're going to go right into that hole. And we're going to fill it until it just starts pouring out. I wanted to drain it and then just go ahead and put new in it. But I wanted to show you how you could do this on a budget. Okay, now it's pouring out. And so there it is, pouring out. We'll pull that out. Running out all over the place. We'll stick the plug back in. Now the transmission's full. Transfer case is full. And we'll tighten that up. I hope I'm getting this. I can't tell if I'm getting it or not, people. I'm hoping you can see what I'm seeing. And you just tighten it up like a, like a drain plug on a oil pan. You don't want to go too tight with it. These are aluminum threads, but you want to make it snug so it's not going to leak. And the transfer case was low, just like I knew it would be. And the rear ends are all going to be low too, front and rear. This is like a forgotten fluid. No one ever does this, If you got a four-wheel drive, it's important. And I'm the worst one. I haven't done it, and I've had this truck for a year. I just assumed they did it. But assuming it's like, your butt, everybody's got one of them, You don't want to assume nothing. You want to check it. Okay, that's quite tight enough. Okay, so I didn't bring a rag, so we're just going to let that drip dry. And then we're going to get out and see how much fluid we actually put in. Yeah, we lost a little bit, but we didn't lose nothing significant to really matter, so. I say we probably put about a half quart in. That's what Robbie took. And just under a half quart. So it wasn't that low. And then to worry about it from leaking, here's what you do. You put the lid on it. Okay, that's not good enough for me. You put this on a different container, which you put it back on the rear end container. Then you take one that's not been cut. This one here. And you put this on that one. Boom. Or, no, you don't have to do that. You can put the cap right back on it. Since we're done with it, you just put the cap right back on, tighten it down, and you can save that fluid for the next time. Now I got an extra quart because I bought enough to do a complete, change, and then I changed my mind. It sounded like it was going to be more work than what I wanted it to do. So, okay, so there's that, and then the transfer case. It's done. So all we got left is the front and rear differential. We're going to try to drag this whole thing out, bring in that pan, and hope it don't make a mess. There we go. And I didn't get none on my carpet. winning. So there's the drain pan. I had to cut every drop that I overfilled and spilled. And then we'll take the rug to the front of the truck, because this gravel's awful rough on your back. We'll take the rug to the front. And boom. And we'll see what it's going to take to do the front differential. I believe there's going to be a skid plate. No skid plate. Wow. Where's the differential? There it is. So there's your differential right there. And so the fluid checker will be, somewhere on the other side of it here. Really needed to bring a rag, and I didn't bring one. So I got oil all over this hand, and I'm just wiping it off on the old pants. There we go. Okay. So now let's see if we can't find the. Okay, there is the drain for the rear end for the front differential. Right there's the drain, and here's the fill. So it is it's a wrench to fit it. It's right there. If you guys can see that or not. So we're going to pop, we're not going to drain it. We're not going to drain it. We're just going to pop the fill out.